us the triple berry cinnamon swirl demi loaves. You get the tongs with this as well, so the toaster tongs are also coming included. Auto delivery is available every 60 days for the next year. $29 in order to bring this home. That's it, 29 bucks. And you're getting 3 of these loaves, so it's really just about $10 a loaf. Actually, a little bit less, $9 and change per loaf. Easy Pay is $9.67 on this, and so you are going, and I'm sorry, you're getting 6 of these, not 3 of these. 3 flavors, 6 loaves, so it's actually $4.83 a loaf. Even better. That's fantastic. 2 blueberry cinnamon, 2 of the cranberry cinnamon, the cherry cranberry cinnamon, and 2 of the strawberry. I am so excited because Maria Louise is here with us. Now, Maria Louise has actually left these in my dressing room for me, and when I tell you that it was so hard to not dip into these and be patient and wait for these shows the last 2 days, first of all, I opened my dressing room, it smells like cinnamon, which I am not complaining about at all.
Always.
And now is the moment where I get to actually try it, so I can't wait. Nice
And while you try it, I'll say hello, hi to everybody, welcome to my home. But if you're not a smash burger kind of person, how about breakfast for dinner? How about this for a little bit of a tease? Taking one of these delicious loaves of Jenny Lee swirl bread and turning it into French toast, topping it with peaches and berries and all kinds of wonderful things. Yay!
Oh my gosh.
Which one did you try? Which one are you trying?
I have right now the cherry cranberry cinnamon. This is out of this world phenomenal. It is a burst of fruitiness and flavor, but the cinnamon along the side giving this little crunch. I know this may be a little bit crazy, but if you put a smash burger in between 2 of these, I mean,
I'm all for it.
You're getting the salty and sweetiness like that sweetness, that's pretty good.
You know what? Let's get into this. And I love that you have the piece right there. I love you can try it, but road trip, head due west, right outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, a beautiful little town called McKees Rocks. 2 celebrations today. Happy birthday, Jenny Lee Swirl Bread. 150 years of this delicious fermented yeast bread tradition. And once again, 2024 Customer Food Choice Award winner for Best Bread. So we love that. They are still making 5 generations later of the Baker family. I have the honor of stepping in for Scott Baker this evening, still making that delicious yeast bread today. And all these different flavors on here. I don't know. I guess we'll start with the one you were enjoying first.
Yeah, let's do that.
So that's going to be, and you're getting 2 of each flavor. So the cherry cranberry starts with that delicious yeast bread, all of that cinnamon sugar, ocean spray cranberries, dried ocean spray cranberries, a special glacé cherry. What does that mean? Well, it's a cherry that gets cooked up a little bit, ends up being a little sticky. A candied cherry goes into as well, and a little bit of cherry jam. So you will note that this bread has a little bit of a pink color to it.
It does.
Because you have a little bit of that cherry jam in there. If you want to hold it up and show it for me, we can point out
let's get in there.
One of the special Jenny Lee traditions, and that is that signature swirl of cinnamon sugar that goes all the way through the middle and all the way on the outside of the edges. We're going to show you that beautiful butter bath. And that special cinnamon is an Indonesian, Vietnamese cinnamon that they actually bring the bark into the States where it's ground fresh for them. That cinnamon sugar has a little bit of a kick to it. Let me tell you, when you put that slice in the toaster, if you choose to toast it up, and that heat gets on that butter and cinnamon sugar and starts toasting up that yeast bread, oh my goodness, it's amazing. But you know what?
Let's go.
Good.
It is so good. Well, I mean, I ate, obviously, the first one. Like, the first slice is already gone. We'll see how many I eat within this presentation.
Well, here we go. I had a chance to go last year around Easter time to McKees Rocks. You know what? You see people's hands there. You see bakers who are actually working in the bakery on the floor, following everything. See Bernie, generation number 4, right there on the left, also makes a really delicious sugar cookie. But the bread is yeast bread. So they let it rise. They sheet it down. They fill it with the fillings. It goes into a specially designed crimped pan, bakes off small batches, goes through that butter bath, Then it gets hand finished with that delicious blend of cinnamon sugar. These are all pre-sliced for you. These are our demi loaves, so they're going to be half the size. They're put into a bag and they are shipped to you fresh.
And keep in
So,
mind, also shipped to you for free. It comes down to $4.83 a slice, or not a slice, 83 cents a loaf. And this is the first time that we're giving you toaster tongs to go along with this as well.
love that. You get a little toaster tong in here. So when you go into that toaster and it's a little bit hot, you got the little tongs in here to help you pull them out. I love that because the slices are not going to be like a giant slice. They're the perfect size, but these little tongs help you kind of dig into that toaster to pull it out. So that's just a nice little addition to it. All right, so let's go through the other two flavors and then
let's go to blueberry.
We're going to do a butter bath. Okay, blueberry. I love this one.
So good.
How about taking that classic yeast bread that has made Jenny Lee Swirl bread so famous and adding 100 pounds of a vanilla muffin cake batter to that? If you love a blueberry muffin, it is like blueberry muffin meets this delicious bread. So the vanilla pudding cake added to the yeast dough, two kinds of blueberries in there. You have a cultivated blueberry, which is dried. So you have those dry blueberry pieces in there. And then you have those plump and juicy fresh blueberries, which they flash freeze. So they're just at their peak of ripeness. They stir those into the batter. So you get two kinds of blueberries and a nice little blue tinge to this one as well for the blueberries. Do you love it?
That cinnamon is so good. It's so much more flavorful than what you find at the grocery store because it's different. They actually import it from Indonesia.
Blend.
And they import the bark and then they ground it fresh for you. The blueberry in this.
Right?
This is like what I always, have you ever gotten a blueberry bagel before? You bite into it and it's just bread. Like it doesn't have a strong blueberry taste. That is not the case here. With this, the blueberry flavor is so prevalent and it's so upfront, the notes, that this is so rich in blueberries. And then that mix of cinnamon, it is perfect. These are so incredibly delicious. Keep in mind, you're getting 6 of these 9-ounce triple berry cinnamon swirl loaves, and you're getting 2 of every flavor. So all 6 of them, there's no choice here. The only choice is which one are you gonna eat first? Like that's honestly the choice because you get them all set to you.
Yeah, so you get 2 of the blueberry muffin cinnamon swirls, 2 of the cherry cranberry cinnamon swirls, and we're going to finish it off with 2 of one of our newer flavors. It's going to be the strawberry swirl. So another hint of pink on this one, dried strawberries all the way through, but I have to tell you, Justin, Scott sent me some of the strawberries and they're big. They are big. I have a little bit down here in front. Some of the components in here, these are nice big, so you get a nice chewy strawberry in here, and also in this batter, a little bit of strawberry jam. So it's gonna have a nice pink flavor to it, and of course, finished off with that cinnamon sugar. Any one of these bread makes a delicious sandwich. I love tuna fish. I love chicken salad on this as well. Just a great way to make a sandwich, or a smash burger, of course.
A smash burger, you could put it right in between, and honestly, I have done nothing to this. I took it out of the bag and I have eaten it. There is so much flavor that is jam-packed inside of here. I am blown away with how good this is. I am so excited to go home because my in-laws are in. Weddings on Saturday, and everybody's coming in between today and tomorrow, basically. I can't wait to go home and share this with everyone. I know this is gonna be gone really quickly, but my in-laws, they're from Pittsburgh. And so I know that they know the Jenny Lee name because everybody in Pittsburgh knows it. But let's go back really.
You do.
Who are they? And then let's take a look at this bread bath because that's like the difference with them.
The butter bath. Well, you know what? We're going back 150 years. 5 generations of a family. Every year a generation has taken over. Generations work together. We're in generation 5 with my friend Scott Baker, who certainly could have picked something a little bit easier to do, but the tradition is so special, making that beautiful fermented yeast bread. By the way, they're kosher, and we know that's important to a lot of our QVC family, but keeping up with that same tradition, starting with sustainable ingredients, cage-free eggs, the freshest of fruits, the best of chocolates and nuts or whatever goes in. But you can see so much handwork goes into this. That beautiful rise of the bread for that crumb and the texture. We've got Bernie right there, Generation 4, still on the lines working with his bakers. It gets rolled out, it gets sheeted, it gets loaded with all the ingredients. It gets weighed. It goes into these specially designed crimp pans. So when it bakes up, it comes out with that signature round shape, goes into the butter bath, gets finished off by hand with that delicious custom blend of Indonesian, Vietnamese cinnamon and sugar for a really great taste. These are cut in half. These are half-size loaves, about 9 to 10 slices on there. We always say these are perfect for the freezer size, perfect to go into the freezer. There's no preservatives in here, so you want to eat it or freeze it. But here's how they start really quickly. We'll do the butter bath right here. This is what our loaf looks like all the way around. So when it comes out of the oven and it has a slight cool in there, it goes into the butter. It goes into this beautiful butter bath all the way around into all of those nooks and crannies. So all of that butter starts absorbing into that warm bread, and then it gets finished off by hand and that cinnamon sugar all the way around. And when you do it by hand, it gives a far more generous dusting on it. So when you finish it off, before it gets sliced,
Marie-Louise, when you bite into it, you so notice how generous the sugar is. I mean, it is the most flavorful, rich, spicy, nice sugar, cinnamon swirl, and it is caked on there.
It really is. It is. And this is really our berry. So you've got 3 great flavors in here. All of the tradition that everybody loves about Jenny Lee. You've got that yeast bread, that slow rise, that great bake, that finish off in the butter bath, already pre-sliced for you and ready to go. Pop it into your freezer for 6 months, if you will. So you've got 6 loaves there. You've got maybe 3 to keep and 3 to share. Let me get these gloves off because they're sticky. But you can see the signature swirls all the way through. The cinnamon sugar. You've got the blueberry muffin with 2 different kinds of blueberries. You've got the fresh blueberries. You've got the dried blueberries. In the cherry cranberry, you've got those tart, ocean spray, chewy cranberries, and then the glacé cherries for just a little hint of sweetness. Cherry jam gives it the pink color. And then finishing off this collection with our strawberry cinnamon swirl. Dried strawberries have a nice little chew to them. Strawberry jam stirred into the mix, so it has a little bit of pink flavor on it. I have to tell you, so many different things you can do with this. We can't go away without showing a bread pudding. And by the way, they've got some great recipes here. On one side is bread pudding, and the other side is the gourmet French toast. But check this out. You make this with the bread.
Oh my gosh, eggs, bread pudding, French toast, this with some
bit of
butter. Sugar. And honestly, you could just take it out of the bag and just eat it as is. I have never had a piece of bread that has so much flavor profiles to it. You get the sweetness from the sugar, the spiciness from the cinnamon. You're getting this burst of a fruitiness from the berries that are inside of here. This is the most extraordinary piece of bread. Give it a try. I mean, you're getting 6 of them at home. Auto delivery is available every 60 days for the next year. It is $4.83 a loaf. 6 of these loaves are getting sent your way. Free shipping and handling, and for the first time ever, we're also giving you the toaster tongs in this as well. You're getting 2 of the blueberry cinnamon, 2 of the cherry cranberry cinnamon. Cherry cranberry cinnamon, by the way, Marie-Louise, that one's totally my favorite. And then 2 of the strawberry cinnamon. But I'll tell you what, it was hard to decide between which one I liked, because I love all 3 of them. But that cherry, it's like you get hit with the cranberry, and then the cherry comes in and is like, oh, I'm here too. So you get these 2 different flavors. It's incredible. Thank you so much for being here and for helping to round out our show. It was so nice to see you.
It's my pleasure, and I wish you a lifetime of love and happiness. What a great day coming up. So happy for you.
You're so
love
sweet.
To everybody.
Thank you so much, Marie-Louise. We'll see you soon. Hey, if you missed anything in the show, you can head on over to QVC.